All right. So please state your name and what type of artist you are.
My name, like stage name or just regular name?
Any name you want the people to know you as.
Okay, so my name is John Snider, and to be quite honest, I really don't know what type of artist I am because I'm in the process of finding that right now. Since I was younger, I've always drawn inspiration from all different genres of music. So whether it be mainly R&B, gospel, but I love pop. Like I was listening to Britney, Christina, Jessica Simpson, Avril Lavigne. Like I love all types of music. Country, Sheryl Crow, Leanne Rhymes. Like you know what I'm saying? Limp Bizkit. Like I like music. Like I feel like the '90s was like the best genre of music, like decade of music. I'm sorry, because we got like Whitney in her prime, basically Mariah in her prime, Celine in her prime. But everybody was rapping. We had Biggie, we had Tupac, we had Bad Boy, we had So Def. Like we just had a lot of great artists. So I've always drawn inspiration from different genres of music. So I don't know what type of artist I'm going to be yet, but I'm going to be one of a kind.
Yes. I'm so glad you mentioned Jessica Simpson. People don't give her flowers.
Ooh, Jessica can blow.
Yes.
Jessica can blow. She does. You know what the thing is? As I think her talent was kind of overshadowed by like you had like Christina Aguilera, who is Christina Aguilera, but also Britney, and she was just coming out blowing. She wasn't really moving, and ooh, ooh, ooh. So I
Mm-hmm.
think and then she had the reality thing, which like catapulted her and made her huge because the whole Jessica and Nick Lachey thing was. Let's see. Ooh, tell us how you really feel.
And I love 98 Degrees. He just messed it up.
Yeah, yeah. He was a little jealous. He seemed a little angry. Hmm.
And for what? You're just as
Yeah.
popular.
I mean, she got the shine. She
Yes,
got the shine. And he
yes.
was definitely, he was a six pack Shakur of the group and everything, and everybody loves him. Nick. But he was definitely a little bit of a that.
So, you guys, how we met, my mom and sister heard him sing at our local park. And my mom said, "Who is that singing? I have to meet him. Where is he? He has to get on her podcast. Has to get on her podcast." So when did that happen? Like what?
It was definitely like a good year ago.
Yeah.
It was definitely like a good year ago. I don't have really like any aspect of time anymore. Like I know time is not real. It's all over the place. So it's the last couple years are jumbled. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it like a good year though. I don't think it was that long ago.
Yeah. It was like a year and some change.
But a lot has happened. So
Oh,
a lot has happened.
yes. But my first question is, why do you sing at the park?
Um, I I've always sang in public.
Mm-hmm.
Like I realize it since, and I'm like as I'm going back and like doing some healing and everything. Um, I remember walking. Like I don't drive, so I never really wanted to drive, and I always like to walk places because I always like to sing.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like I used to work at 7:30 at Stop and Shop, and I used to like walk to work, and it was probably about 2 or 3 miles. I didn't mind because I was walking, I was singing.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember it got to a point where people would be at their doors in the morning with like coffee, waiting for me, and I was just like, okay, never really paid any attention to it. It was just like, good morning, good
Uh-huh.
morning. I kind of got used to it, but I was hired for a wedding, and I'm still kind of shy. Like I love to sing, but I don't really like if somebody's just like sing. I'm just like, okay, now I get a little nervous. But if I'm just walking and singing, like I'm literally in a zone and I don't really see anybody. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just doing what pleases my soul. But
Mm-hmm.
it was mainly to get myself ready for the wedding and kind of singing in public more because I used to perform a little bit more, but then I stopped. So I had to kind of jump back into it and just put myself out there a little bit more. But I just really love public singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at Seaside.
I love it. I mean, I love to be by the water. And people don't give Seaside enough credit, especially if you're from Bridgeport. Everybody's just like, ugh, Seaside, ugh. I mean, it's a beautiful park.
It is.
It
It is.
really is beautiful. It gives it up sometimes. So whenever the weather permits, I am down at Seaside. And probably 10 times out of 10 I'm singing.
Mm,
Yeah.
man. Well, you have a beautiful voice though, because on your
Thank
social
you.
medias, when you do sing,
Yeah.
I stop scrolling, and you know how hard it is. They're saying, "Oh, it's hard to stop scrolling." No, when you sing, you stop and you
Thank you.
click the um click the video to make it bigger.
Oh, thank you.
Watch
Thank
it,
you.
give it a like. Okay, I'll keep going now, but maybe I'll
Yeah.
watch it again. That's how. No, your voice is very, very beautiful, and it makes
Thank
people
you.
stop and listen.
Dreamed of you ever since, and now I build up my confidence. Girl, the next time you come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
So now that you're trying to get back to what pleases your soul, I like how you said that. We all have a season when we stop
Mhm.
because it's like it's not going anywhere or something
Mhm.
else takes its place.
Mhm.
When, or you're still going through it, but what made you finally say, look, yes, I have a job. Yes, I'm making a little money, but it's just getting me by. I
Mhm.
have to start doing what makes me happy.
Mhm.
You have like a time where you finally figured it out.
I would say, like, I've always wanted to sing.
Mm,
I've always wanted to sing, but I've always had to make a living for myself. So, you know, when I was on my own, like, 18 years old, fresh out of high school, basically, I was in the streets. So, that was kind of where I'm just like, okay, well, I can't take this too seriously because I started working two jobs, I had to pay rent, like what I'm saying, and it's just life has been lifing for a while for me, you know what I'm saying, but probably around 2020 is
mm,
when I decided like, okay, this is what I really, really want to do. And, I really should focus on it. And then I had a moment 2021 when I went viral and I went viral on TikTok, I'd say Monday. And by Friday, it had transitioned to Instagram. And I had did an escape cover.
mm,
Um, do You Want To, which is like probably my favorite escape song. But I did a cover of it and they saw it and they reposted it on their
oh,
page. They followed me. Like each member individually, like showed me love. So
oh,
that was like, okay, confirmation. Like, no, you really can sing.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
You can listen to the naysayers and the haters or whatever, or people just placed in your life to kind of deter you from what you're really supposed to do. You
mhm,
can listen to those people if you want to, or you can listen to legends that you've been listening to since the '90s tell you that you got it. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So that's when I was just like, okay, let's start focusing on that. But when things like that take place, you
yeah,
gotta kind of fight to keep it up. Like everybody's kind of watching, like, okay, what are you gonna do now? What's he gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? And when your videos don't perform the way that you want them to because this algorithm is so crazy, like it's
mm,
just like, okay, that makes you want to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't going nowhere. Like, this ain't going nowhere. But I just had to keep telling myself, like, keep moving forward. It's not gonna happen overnight. And honestly, like I haven't really done a whole bunch of stuff where people told me no. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a lot of love, it's been a lot of hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a mixture of both, but hey, you just gotta do what pleases your soul
yeah,
and give your gifts back to the universe. You know what I'm saying? It's a
mhm,
gift, so you give it back.
yeah. I like that. I'm currently in that season now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I was telling my mom, I was like, I know how to hide really well,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes through my hiding, I don't do anything in the hiding, you know what I mean? Like instead of
Right, right.
practicing or learning something,
Mm-hmm.
I just be floating, let's just say that, just be floating around. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, listen, you're 33,
Mm-hmm.
got a little job, that's good, you got money coming in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not where you want to be.
Right.
You want to be on TV or a web series. You want to. I had to reconnect, or I am reconnecting what acting meant to me when I was younger. Like, I'm not old, but just when I was younger, like in my early teens and late 20s, where I went to Housatonic, and I got my associates in theater arts, and the calmness that performing arts center had, I would just go there just to lay on the ground, just breathe. And when you get older, like you said, life be lifing. This year was life. I like how you're saying you have to keep using it, because you can lose it. You can lose it. Yeah. And why would you want to lose a gift that was given to you?
Right.
So it's I understand what you're saying. And as this year is coming to an end, it's like, all right, when are you gonna start?
Right.
So the next question I have for you is, have you ever had a time where you were like, okay, I'm starting, and then you stop, but then you start again, then you stop?
Yes.
Do you stop or do you pause?
It all depends on what I'm stopping and or pausing, for that matter, because for me, it's more content creating. I am always singing. I sing every single day, and I'm talking about for hours. So I'm always singing. That never stops. What does stop and go or pause momentarily is content creating. I don't enjoy it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I prefer to just sing and can someone else do this? Because it's so time consuming. Like, now I'm starting to do like a little bit of food reviews, because like I would like for my page to be a little bit of everything. Like, I can cook, I can sing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm personable, like I have an opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I'm, kind, and I think before I say things now, because people have feelings and people are really going through stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
But that's the only thing. And I will say that I pause a little bit, especially if like I put a fire video out and I'm just like, yo, I was singing my face off and it goes nowhere. Like, I'm just like, I had to start, restructuring how I think about it. Is just like, you know what? You may have got 80 likes on that particular video, and you may have thought you really sang your face off, but at the end of the day, that was 80 more likes that you had prior than before you posted it. So let's just look at the good in this. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's 80 more people that could have been another follow. Look at now, this person is invested in you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of the stop and go has kind of been my downfall, because I'm learning that people like to follow people's lives. They want to see what's going on, and you have to continuously post content so that these people trust you to know, like, okay, now I'm invested in their life. I'm always going to be able to be entertained by them, because they're going to post a food review or they're going to post a singing, cover. So that's my main thing now, is just like, just try to post at least once a week. Ideally, I would like to post at least 3 times, but I'm like starting to notice, like, maybe I'm posting a little too much. Maybe I should give them a little bit of, a little bit at a time until the following grows. And then I can start banging stuff out when I'm at home, because I'll be able to quit very soon. Speaking that into the, the universe. Yes.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot, because a lot of people don't like social media, but they need social media to be seen. But the way that social media be receiving some of the things you put out, it's like, now wait, I'm not doing anything bad.
Right.
I'm not. And then it's just Kev on Stage, the comedian. He had a post about, just post the stuff. The algorithm is gonna do what it's gonna do. You just post it. And that's talking to you. It's like, yeah, just post it. Just post it.
Yeah, just post it. Just post it.
Someone is waiting to see you.
Yeah. Yes. And make sure when you're posting it, your intent behind it is just pure. Like, I'd be like, okay, we're not doing this for the likes. We're not doing this for, granted, we kind of are, but like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So, when I put it out there, I pray that I'm touching somebody. You know what I'm saying? I pray that I'm, just giving my gift back continuously.
Yeah. You want the right engagement instead of the
Absolutely. Yeah.
social engagement of
Yeah.
following.
Yeah. Right.
I like that. Okay, one more deep question and then we'll have some fun.
Ooh.
This is fun, but sometimes we got to get a little deep to.
Yeah, no, well, you was getting deep, and I was like, "Ooh, my eyes is watering."
You can cry. That's okay. You can cry. That's your soul forgiving yourself. That's how I feel, Brian. You all right?
Right.
You among friends?
Is this a safe
space? Last deep question is: any advice for anyone trying to start their dreams later in their adulthood?
Start whenever, because honestly, like, I think there's a misconception that you gotta make it before you're 21. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. A lot of successful businesses have launched when people were in their 40s and 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never a wrong time or a right age to start. You just gotta start. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta start. Just do it. Like, it doesn't matter if you're 33. I'm 33. I'm about to be 34. Like,
you look good.
Thank you. And you look good too. You know, black don't crack.
It don't, but you got to maintain it though.
You absolutely. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And that's another thing. Like, in the new year, like, I'm like making some big changes in my life, and I'm gonna really start, because I felt like even when I was going through my spiritual awakening, and I started eating better and everything, like, and I felt like I was vibrating. Like, I'm an empath by nature. I'm a Pisces, but like when I started to like wake up and start, healing from the past childhood trauma and doing the shadow work and everything, like eating better, like I was vibrating like out of this world. I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get back to that. I did lose some weight, but like this 2024 is I'm gonna be in the body that I want to be in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna be a 6-pack Shakur just yet, but we're gonna get rid of the love handles and stuff. Or, it's been nice for a while. I'm loving on myself no matter what, but I want to be healthier and I want to look better. So it's only gonna get better. Start,
and you got this too.
Yeah, you do too. We got this.
We got this. We got this.
We got this. We gonna be all right, because it's always been all right. It's always been all right.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Okay, take a breath.
that wasn't bad. I was nervous a little bit. I thought this is my first blend like this, so I was like, okay, I don't really know. I'm DM'd you. I'm just like, do you have like a list of questions that I can go over?
You're doing fine.
She said no.
You're doing fine.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're gonna have the rapid questions, and these came to me when I was at work. So picture me writing down in my lunch break. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, and then oh, I like this too. Oh, good. Oh, I like this one.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Okay, we'll start off easy. What is your go-to song you have to sing?
There are so many. I feel like the artists that I listen to, though they're usually the same, there's times where I like to listen to a lot of Toni Braxton. Whitney Houston is my favorite singer. She taught me how to sing, so I listen to Whitney every day. I like to listen to Beyonce, Jasmine Sullivan. It depends. It depends.
Well, what's one that you sang today?
I did sing "Breathe Again" by Toni Braxton today. Yeah. Breathe again, that I shall never breathe again.
Hey, you stanky. Oh, okay, next question. Top 5 favorite singers. Wait.
I'm sorry.
It's easy. And what is one song everyone should have in their playlist by your favorite top 5?
Okay. I do like that question. Whew, this is a lot. I told you I like so many different artists. This is hard. All right. So number one, Whitney Houston, The Voice, and oh man, I'm gonna say The Greatest Love of All.
Oh.
I'm gonna say The Greatest Love of All.
Mm.
Number two. Now after this doesn't really go in any particular order as far as my favorites. It's just gonna be a top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Christina Aguilera,
Mm.
Reflection. Mm-hmm. Mariah Carey. Ooh, this is rough. Mariah Carey. I'm gonna say Vanishing.
Oh.
It's a cut. You gotta know Mimi. It's from her
Yeah.
first album. So that record is just so beautiful. That's probably one of my favorite Mariah Carey records. Number 4, Toni Braxton. How Could an Angel Break My Heart?
Ooh.
And number 5, I'm going to say Jasmine Sullivan, Lost Ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was hard.
Ooh.
That was a lot of sorrow in that
Just
lineup.
like this. Eh.
Who wants to cry
Wow.
today?
Wow. Okay, now this one's a hard
Legit.
one. This one's a hard
Oh,
one.
God.
Favorite lyric in your favorite song?
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That I can't do. That I
Okay.
can't do. There's so many. That's a hard one.
Okay. We'll let it
You
marinate.
you pick these during your lunch break?
I'm literally
That's
like this.
impressive.
Looking around. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
How
I
about
can't
this
pick
one?
one.
What's a lyric that sounds weird but sounds beautiful when you sing it?
Hmm. I don't know. See, I probably should have saw these questions. I could at least thought of something like, oh, lyrics are there's so many lyrics.
No. You ever listen to a song where it's like, how that makes sense? But then when you listen to it again, it's like, oh, okay. I get it.
Oh, it just really depends. It depends on the song. There's so many songs. That's a lot of pressure.
Okay, all right, okay. All right. I don't mean to be deep. I'm a Libra. We get a little deep when we
Girl,
okay.
girl, deeper than the surface.
Okay. All right. So 2 more. Do you like to write your own music or sing other people's music?
I I don't really write.
Okay.
So I feel like that's something that I'm kind of forcing myself to do a little bit more now.
Mm.
I got my little composition notebook, and I'm gonna make myself write at least a bar or two, whatever. If something's flowing, then let it flow.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really write. But I'm gonna try to force myself to start writing a bit.
Okay. That one wasn't too
But
bad.
huh?
That one wasn't too bad, right?
No, that was a good one.
Okay.
That was an easier one.
Okay, here's the last question. Your dream collab.
Even if they're not living,
Whatever.
it would have to be my auntie Nippy.
Mm.
That's Whitney for those who aren't you're not related.
I mean, you can still technically sing with her. You want the real deal. Real
It would
deal.
have to be. It would have to be like in the studio type, doing
Mhm.
it together, like her and Brandy for
Oh,
Impossible.
yes.
Yeah, like that. Like, cause you know, you want to learn from the person that you secretly learned from all your life. Like, I used to skip class to go to my music wing, and my teacher would let me, and I would just sing Whitney Houston songs for hours, for
Wow.
hours. I never really had lessons until up until like a year ago. But
Mm.
Whitney taught me how to sing, so I would need to be in there with my coach in real life in real time. Like, yeah, that would be the
Get
only
the
way.
goosebumps in real time too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And I want to knock her socks off, like in
Yeah. She'll
person.
be like, do that again.
Oh, sing, you heard
Or she'll be like,
her?
why are you singing low?
Right in.
Get up there. Well,
Please
okay.
do that.
I know. I got it. Okay. Well, John, I love talking to you. I wish everything good comes your way next year, and the next years it's only going to get better. There's going to be slumps, but those slumps are going to be steps to get to where you need to go. And the last question we are going to end with is, why are you an artist?
I'm an artist by default. Like, I was born an artist. I was born to sing. So, I mean, I look at myself more as a vocalist than an actual artist. I haven't found that just yet.
Mm.
But when I do, I'll be back to answer that question a little bit better. But a vocalist just by default. So as I transition into an artist, I'll let you know the next time we speak.
Okay. I got a Okay, that's it. I'll post everything I can from John in the links. You guys go follow him. Please tell the people where they can find you.
I am on TikTok, John _Snider, my last name SNIDER 3. And that's spelled JOHN. Also Instagram Pooh203, POOH203. That's where you'll find the bulk of everything. I'm not on Facebook right now, but definitely Instagram. Everything is linked there from Instagram as well. So it'll take you right to my TikTok.
All right. Okay, that's been a day with an artiste.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy we did this.
I know.
I'm so happy we did this, and I'm so excited for what's to come for you as well.
Oh, thank you.
This is it. No red lights. Wait, what song was that?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, I know that's right.
Yep. I'm the light of the world.
Oh, I forgot about Michael.
Yeah.
I like Michael.
Michael everywhere though.
Yeah.